Amazing Sights in the Sky, Auroras, by Gardner. Lights in the night sky. In the far north, above the ice and polar bears, the sky puts on a show. Colors streak across the night sky. This light show is an aurora. Auroras in the northern hemisphere are called aurora borealis. We also call them northern lights. Those south of the equator called aurora australis or southern lights. Auroras can be viewed from outer space. What causes these beautiful colors? The sun and earth both play a part. Let's take a look. Solar wind and magnetic field. The sun has an atmosphere. It is extremely hot. Gas particles flow out of it. These make up solar wind. The solar wind is fast. It streams at a speed of 500 miles per second. It rushes past the planets and their moons. It has been found far into the solar system. It even goes past the planet Uranus. But Earth is protected from it. How? Earth has layers. The core is at the center. It is iron. This creates a magnetic field. It is invisible, but it shields Earth from most of the solar wind. Do you know, what if Earth didn't have a magnetic field? The solar wind would slowly strip away Earth's atmosphere. It might take millions of years, but life on Earth would slowly disappear. Not all solar wind particles are blocked. Some enter the atmosphere. This happens near the north and south poles. Why? Earth's magnetic field is weakest at the poles. What happens when particles break through? They hit gases in Earth's atmosphere. This releases energy. The result is swirls of colorful light. If the solar wind hits oxygen gas, the aurora looks yellow, green, or red. Take a look. How do auroras form? Take a look. Solar wind, magnetic field, sun, solar particles. Solar wind blows from the sun towards Earth. The magnetic field shields Earth from most of the solar wind. At the pole, some solar wind particles enter Earth's atmosphere and create energy. The energy created gives off light. It makes an aurora. If the solar wind hits nitrogen, the aurora looks blue or purple. Earth's atmosphere is a mixture of gases. This is why the auroras we see are multicolored. Do you know? Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune all have magnetic fields. What does this mean? These planets experience auroras too. A closer look. Auroras appear to swirl. They mix and change shape. Why? The solar wind is fairly constant. It streams into the upper atmosphere regularly. In fact, auroras are visible nearly every night, but only if you're in the right locations. You are most likely to see an aurora near the poles. The Arctic is a popular spot to see them. So is the Antarctic Circle. You don't have to be near the poles to see auroras. They have even been seen in Honolulu, Hawaii. It is rare, but it happens. An aurora is an amazing sight to see. Would you like to see this swirl of color? Do you know, auroras aren't just light. People have described hearing crackling of clapping noises. Why does this happen? Particles from the sun get trapped in the upper atmosphere. They release sound and light. Amazing Sights in the Sky, Auroras, by Gardner.